Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Abeera Tariq, and I'll be quickly giving you an overview about my big data analytics project. I've chosen project one, where I'll be building a real-time Spark processing pipeline. Let's just quickly go to our data set and talk about what kind of use case we're going to be using. So we're using a social media analysis use case where we are going to be focusing on YouTube live trending videos. The data somehow the data that's actually fetched from YouTube looks like as you can see on the screen. The column names and data types are also identified. And now the most important thing about this project is this pipeline schema that is used to build this communication line. So YouTube live data is fetched using an API client Python script and developed into an API ingest. So this application, the entire application actually uses a simple API to ingest YouTube trending video data, and then it uses Kafka, Spark Streaming, and MongoDB to actually MongoDB for storage to create a streaming pipeline. And at the end, we have Streamlit, which is also another Python package that is used to create a dashboard and used for querying on the data to actually conduct real-time analytical queries. So we have an entire pipeline that has been established from fetching the data to the API ingest to Kafka Spark streaming, Mongo storage, and queried from the Streamlit dashboard. So different information can be needed over here using the YouTube live trending data to understand what kind of things are trending, how well they're trending, what kind of views they have based on all the data that have been stored, which video has the most likes, for instance, which video has the longest title. There could be many analytical queries that could be used here. So using that, so we have a whole step of actually establishing the API, building the containers using Compose YMLs, creating a local consumer, which I will actually be listening to the communication. Then we have deployment of the API. Furthermore, we build in the Apache Spark. So Kafka is set, then Apache Spark is set. Then we link it to the Spark streaming, and then further on to MongoDB, and all the data is actually then fetched and streamed and being stored. So once the data is actually stored, we then have our Streamlit interface that is actually going to communicate with the data. Now, different kinds of things are being set over here. So once we can query it from the video ID, we can query it from the regex for video ID, exact title, or regex for title, and so on. So the user can input anything that they need and will get the result. So by exact video ID, you can get the result in the form of a table, in the form of a data frame actually. Then further, by regex, you also get another output by exact title. Then by regex for the title, exact channel, regex for the channel, and then we also have visualizations for the dashboard. So this is done in the code itself, where we have the top 10 trending viewed videos, know which ones are the ones that are trending, which ones are the most, we know all of them are trending, but which ones are the most viewed, most commented, and then by category, which category has like the most number of trending videos. So at the end, I would like to thank these two repositories, the GitHub repositories that were actually very helpful, and a lot of inspiration is actually taken from these repositories. They didn't exactly replicate over here, but I tried to work around with them, follow them, and then add my own things to this project to actually make it more valuable. And it has more room to actually work. There was a library that I discovered here, but it wasn't working for some kind of JavaScript errors. Otherwise, we could have more colorful, more vibrant visualizations that would be added. So that's about it from my end. And thank you very much.